welcome. Welcome if it's your first time. Welcome back if you are returning. Hello, guys. How is everyone? I've been gone for so long. Oh my goodness. All right, so I was out of the country for a little while, but I'm back. I'm excited to get back into the game. We have a new kit, we have an expansion pack, and I didn't really get, I think I had maybe a day or two before I left to explore the expansion pack, so I really didn't get to go and see very much. Plus, I'm a little slow. I don't like to rush expansion packs. I have a habit of jumping in and seeing everything and then getting bored too quickly. So I do not rush when I get a new expansion pack. But as you can see from my title, um, this is my forever save, and I started this obviously before I left to go on out of the country, and so now I'm back, and I'm so happy I finally completed my first neighborhood. My first neighborhood, which in EA terminology would be one street, basically. But it took me forever because I built every house, I built every character. They all have a good storyline, I think, anyway. And I had to get a couple of mods installed that would basically keep NPCs from spawning. And I hope that it works. We'll see. I am in a completely empty save, and so the only thing that exists in my town. Recently, I added this high school from the gallery, and the creator also had the. Is this a gymnasium? Auditorium? Auditorium. So I have a wonderful little high school here. Let me see if I can find the creator for you so we can give props to that person. So here's the creator. You can see here, Schnook01. I think I've used this high school before, but yeah, so there's credit for that person, and they also made the auditorium. So I love it when they do both. But yes, this is our first day experiencing the high school. It's also the first day that it's snowing in my game. Wasn't expecting that. I hope my sound works. If I remember correctly, right before I left, my sound was doing something crazy. So let me hit play, and fingers crossed. Okay, so it's working today, which is good because I wouldn't know how to fix it if it wasn't. My husband, my dear sweet husband, updated my computer as soon as I got back because he knew I would want to get into my game. But let me get in here and start telling you about our main character today. This is Mira Moore, and so she is the last family. Her family is the last family. She looks so stressed right now. But her family is the last family that got added to the neighborhood. And it's really cute because I wanted her to be a romantic interest for the teenage boy that lives in the neighborhood. And lo and behold, he has the biggest crush on her. But why wouldn't he, right? She's so cute, but he has the biggest crush on her, and she is oblivious to him. Let me check and see if their relationship. Oh, but we got a little bit of a pink bar now. So he came by the house. You can see the friendship bar is practically full, and he came by the house, and I guess she got the pop up to ask on a date or ask to plan a date. And so I let them do that. And they just went to the neighborhood park because there's nowhere else to go in the game right now. And I let them do whatever they wanted. But they played chess, they played in the fountain, and basically they just got to know each other. The friendship bar went really high. I don't know when she got the pink part. I know when he arrived, he was in a flirty mood. So maybe he said some things that, you know, got him some points because she originally wasn't at all interested in this guy. See, her feelings towards him are neutral. Um, oh, we have trusting. So Miles trusts Mira. See, he has a crush. Look at that. He has a big crush on her. And I love it when my game does what I predict it should do. Okay, so I spent a lot of time crafting and creating these characters. And for a long time playing The Sims 4, it just didn't feel like a simulator because you would spend all this time crafting your characters and just they just walked around and everybody always did the exact same things. And yeah, I think The Sims 4 is finally becoming a simulator because now when I spend all those hours to create my perfect character, I'm actually surprised that they're actually having the type of life I wanted for them. So yes, I visualized he would have a huge crush on the new girl in town, and he does, and I love it so much. So she is wearing something from the new kit. I don't know if you guys got the new kit. I'm enjoying it. It is fall in my game, fall season, so it was perfect timing to get the new kit. I wish we could lock the season. Like, just let me see. Let me check my calendar real quick here. Okay, yeah, so I've already got it on the longest period that it can be, which is 4 weeks. But I want more time in fall, so, and I don't think I'm going to get it. Well, we got another 2 weeks in the game. But yeah, sometimes I feel like it just goes by too quickly, and it's just starting to get cold in real life for me. So I'm really enjoying that my Sims are having the same weather that I'm having in real life, which is why I wish we could lock the season and just play in that season for now. But anyway, this is Mira Moore, and this is her first day at school. You will also notice there are other kids here, and I have a mod that keeps townies from um, being able to be in your neighborhood unless they live in your neighborhood. But I guess there's some areas where they pull them from all areas. I don't have anyone living in the towns except for Mira's Street. She lives in Willow Creek. And so all these kids are basically, I hate the word homeless, but they do not have homes. They were dropped into the game by me as to work as NPCs. So I'm very happy to see that the mod is working and the game is not allowed to generate NPCs, thank God, because they never dress right. Look how cool everyone looks. Everyone is dressed in such a nice fashion, and I don't know why EA can't get NPCs to just, use the clothes properly. But if this is what I have to do is keep a mod that doesn't let NPCs get crafted, then that's fine. Everyone is dressed and they look normal, right? Like they have lights on in their house. But we're going to have her go ahead. It looks like she wants to get a snack. We have a little bit of time. Let's check out the high school. I do remember being here before. I hope this works. Again, this is our first day. I don't know if I have teachers. Oh, look, we got some kids over here in the gym. It looks like they are all teens, which is good. Everybody's dressed very nicely because they are the Sims that I dropped into town. I want to give credit to who made the characters, the NPCs, but honestly, I can't remember who it was. Oh, we got another teen, Matt Chamberlain. Ooh, we got some bills to pay. All right, so she got an apple. Girl, you could have got that for free, I think, out of your locker. All right, so I think I want to have her do what's necessary for the school day to work break, which she has to pick a locker. I'm a little nervous. I'm not seeing school teachers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Like I said, this is the first day of school. I didn't know how this was going to go. Um, we have a lovely school, though. Looks really good. But I'm not seeing the school teacher. Ooh, that makes me nervous. There's no principal. I'm just seeing high school students. And I can prank the board, but it doesn't say that it's class 1, class 2. Uh-oh, we got more stuff up here. Let's fingers crossed hope that we have some school teachers. So we got another student here. I tell you what, the students look so cute, don't they? Oh, he's so cute. And everyone looks like they're wearing custom content. They are not. I'm just very lucky that I have a custom skin replacement, and everybody just looks really good with the reshade on. We got an art class. Looks like we have research and debate, which is cool because my girl really likes to do that. I'll let you know about her family soon. It looks like this is the library. I'm not seeing a teacher. Makes me nervous. It's making me nervous. All right, let's just let the day progress a little bit. Maybe the school teacher shows up. I don't know. I'm not seeing the principal. This makes me a little bit nervous. I was hoping that the game would just pull from the NPCs that currently are in my game. All right, looks like her parents have just left for work. Oh well. I don't know what's going to happen with the school day if no teachers are here. But look how cute the students are. What are you doing? Did you just pay this man? Oh, he's generous. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if I should assign a locker. Oh, what is she doing? Oh, we got the T-pose going on out here. And somebody pranking the garbage cans. I see you, Cade Johnson. You're on my list, buddy. All right, so there's the bell. So let's just see what happens. I don't see any school teachers. Look at that. We got cameras in here. Did y'all see him playing with the garbage can? No? Look, everybody's on their phones. We're going to go over here and sit by the cute kid in class. Everybody's on a phone. I don't see a school teacher. It would be amazing if they just showed up, but I don't think that's going to work. I love how the classrooms are designed. Very well done. If only my teachers showed up. Okay, so I guess they just run through this like as if there were an instructor here, which is strange. Look how cute they are. I love it. What is your name? Amber. We got Amber and Drew, Tyler, Matt, and Jaden. Alright, well, I guess class runs even if there's no instructor. The fundamentals, a crazy math problem about 100 llamas, is unlikely to have real world application. But fundamental math is an everyday part of life. For example, bills, hello. Budgeting around life expenses and luxury goods involves estimates and what is this? Quantitative concepts. How should Mira approach the mathematics of life? Girl, you better ask for help. You know this is your first day in class. Ask others for help. Mira proclaims that getting help is a solid approach. No one can face math alone. You might need a tutor, honey. Alright, so anyway, this is Yeah, so I don't have, yeah, the janitor's not here. The cafeteria lunch aide is not here. We have another class that's over here, but nobody's even studying. They said, no, we're not even going to pretend to study over here. So this is Cade, this is Chloe, this is Austin. And I like the way the classroom is decorated. I love that they decorated each classroom. So this must be the science classroom for sure. I used to know this whole chart in junior high. All right, so that's the bell. I don't know how y'all are getting lunch if there's no lunch lady. I guess they'll be eating from the vending machine, maybe? Oh, homeboy just pulled a hamburger out of thin air, so I guess that's how they're getting lunch. Okay. So the high school still works even if you don't have staff, which, oh, okay. I'm not mad at it, I guess, until how am I going to get teachers here, though? I don't know. I'm going to have to read how my mod works. So the mod that I'm using is Kuto, Kuttoe, I believe. Maybe it's EO. I'm not Kuto. I live for that mod because I do not like seeing just celebrities walking through regular neighborhoods, and I think you should. I wish EA coded it to where you only come to the new neighborhoods if there's an invite or if you are having a festival or something. Otherwise, yeah. Because it doesn't make sense that you be in Windenburg. That's supposed to be Europe, all the way from Sulani or something. All right, girl. She has filled her hunger. Be friendly with a student. You may as well come over here and meet Amber. Okay. So we are making friends with Amber. Cool. Again, Amber doesn't live in town. She's an NPC. What are y'all doing? Just standing at your lockers? I need to get a locker, I guess. We'll claim this one. Oh, yeah, she's making a friend. I really like how the school is designed. Okay. Okay, people putting stickers on their... Not you at my locker. That's my locker. Hello. Excuse me. Yeah, this is my locker. Let me put my locker decorations. Preppy, of course, because we know she's preppy. There you go. Who is this kid? Drew. You can meet Drew. Friendly introduction, since you are standing in front of my locker. Now, she wasn't attracted to, oh yeah, by the way, we'll do introductions on who she is, but she is very, very competitive. That's the new trait. Oh, we got another character. Okay. Friendly intro to you too, since you walked up on us. Okay. Oh, likes high energy Sims. I guess. Whatever. You need to go use the bathroom, girl, before you embarrass yourself. And the door is right next to your locker, so you have no excuse. There you go. Go pee. Not these boys collecting at her locker, though. Hello. She is the new girl in town, I don't know if you notice, but I am trying to fill my town. She better hurry up and get to class. But I am definitely trying to do the soul food challenge. So you will see my town is populated such that it is the soul food challenge. Um, with sprinkles of diversity, of course. But yes, the Soul Food Challenge is high on my list of things to complete, but I am going about it very, very slowly. And I say that because I want to build all my houses and create my characters as I go, which is why all of these characters that are students are NPCs. They do not live in houses. I did not create those characters. I got them online. So I don't remember who I got them from, but I really need to figure it out because I definitely want to collect more of them. Let me see if they are in my gallery here. So I don't even know if this is gonna load. Sometimes this thing just doesn't work right for me. I don't know if it works perfectly for you guys, but okay, so that's not working. Let me go to households. Okay, so it's not these because it was like a group of them. So I like to do this where you can just go and grab a whole group. Maxis did a couple. Sims on the Rope did a couple. Okay. I did a few. I like to download all the townies that EA makes. But I'm looking for all these teams and I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing them. So they had to have come from the internet. Let me see. Shared, my favorites. Oh, come on now. All right, well, we'll have to look later. It's acting weird today. But yeah, I want to figure out who it was because she had a bunch that would fit my Soul Food Challenge. And so I want to continue following that person so that I can get more for NPC characters. As for my neighborhoods, the only people who will get a house are people that I create and move into town. So we're just going to let these kids be zombies, I guess, in front of this board. They all look like little robots right now, but let's go back to talking about little Mira here. So Mira's personality is that she wants to be popular. She comes from I wouldn't say a strict household. Let me see if I can get her family tree to show. Here we go. Is this right? Is this how I do it? Yeah, family tree. Okay, so this is her mother. And she is a Mira. So you'll see that. Mira and a Mira. Yes, I did that. So this is a Mira. And she is in the business career like her husband. That's where they met when they were interns. And so they met and married, and they basically are after the same promotions all the time. Mother is very, 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 very competitive, and the daughter took after the mom. So dad is more of a, I guess, I don't know, he's just more laid back, but he's still, you know, he's still competitive, just not like the mother. He's a bit cringy as well because he's always trying to make people laugh. So, all right, don't be looking at her. Don't be looking at her. Let me see. Is school over? She needs to go home. Go home. Uh-huh. He's like, oh, I'm sitting next to the cute girl in class. All right, so we're gonna send her home. She looks very tired. She did claim her locker. Oh wait, the T-pose. Wait. That is her aspiration. Can you go over here and join the T-pose challenge? We'll do this one thing because I think it is, yes, it is on her to-do list over here. So let's do this T-pose challenge and get credit. There we go. Never mind, my hand is clipping into this locker, but are you joining too, Matt? No, you're gonna prank the locker. My locker? Oh, that's not her locker. Okay. I'm like, how are you gonna prank the locker right in front of me? Oh, oh. I thought it was gonna blow up in his hand just now. All right, so how long do I have to do this for? Perform solo routine. Girl, you are too tired for that. You are going home after this. I want to see what locker he is pranking. I think whoever's locker this is about to get pranked. That's actually a cute locker too, but oh, whose locker is that? All right, you can go home, girl. You're done. Go home. We'll make more friends next time. Oh, is she a cheerleader? Oh, she's a cheerleader. I love it. Oh, and we know her now. So, Amber. Oh, that was awesome. Okay. So, I like how the school is set up. We'll just have to figure out how to get the teachers, the staff, I'll just say, to actually work. All right, so now that we're home, apparently she's changed clothes. Girl, go take a nap. Go and take a nap, please. So this is her home. Again, I built all my houses. I'm so proud of myself. And if you've been following my channel, then you know I'm doing this new series called Dollhouse. So let me show you. Go to bed, girl. Yes, go take a nap. So, oh, I'm so proud of myself. It does look better when it's summertime, but all of my homes are designed to look like doll houses. It's just my dollhouse series. I'm having lots of fun with it, and I'm loving how it makes it to where I can see inside every house, even if I'm not playing that house. So this is her cat, Leo. This cutie pie right here, he's an exotic short hair, and look at him. Isn't he cute? So I'm not really big into cats, but if I could get an exotic short hair, I would love it. I don't want this color though. I want it to be mostly white with a little bit of gray on the face. Yep, I'm very specific. But this is the cutest little cat, and I have a custom bow and bell on the cat. And when he's walking around, you actually hear his little bell ring. Not you going to eat. I thought you were sleepy. You're not even that hungry. Fine. She's going to go get some leftovers from downstairs. Did I see something on the floor? A cup. Who put this cup here? That's crazy. All right. Let me give you a tour of their home. Okay, so like I said, I built doll houses for the whole neighborhood, and they are meant to match because there is an HOA. Oh, look at that. We have Miss Betty calling. Miss Betty, I can't answer the phone right now. I can't answer the phone right now. So if you were here for some of my earlier streams, I show how I build these. This was the first one I built for the neighborhood. And it has a family with twin boys that are in this room. And just a beautiful build. I love it. Absolutely love it. And then my next house that I built, I believe, is Miss Davis's house right here. And she is taking care of three grandchildren. Where is her son and his wife? They have run off. They have literally run off. We don't know where they are. They're somewhere in the world, but who is this? Hey, I heard you became friends with Tyler. Oh, really? Look at it. She's getting popular at school already. This household also has a set of twins, but it's boy-girl twins upstairs. And they have a teenage boy. This is the boy who has a crush on our girl, Mira. So, yeah, you're going to meet them later. Then we have the Don Lothario character in town. His name, I have forgotten. Mr. Lover Lover. That's all I remember. So his last name is Lover. And it was to trigger you to know everything without even knowing him. But yes, Mr. Lover Lover lives here. And you can see he's got the sports cars, the pool, the hot tub. Yo, he is just... yeah, he's something else, but we'll meet him later as well. Then we have basically the grandparents of the neighborhood. We'll get into their storyline, but they have a son who never visits. And, oh, mama got a promotion. We're going to go meet her. Okay, so yes, this is the grandparents. This is just an elderly couple. They have a little dog. You can see the newspaper back there to show that. But yeah, they have a son who, I guess, I don't know if he has an issue with his parents or why he doesn't visit. But because of that, they just love on the kids in the neighborhood a lot. So, oh, here's the boy, the teenage boy in the neighborhood. So this is Miles. Miles Davis, he has a crush on our girl Mira. Yes, I named him Miles Davis. He plays a guitar and is very much into his music. But we'll get more into that in a moment. And then, of course, this is the last house I built, which is Mira's house over here. And her parents, they're just the perfect family. They do yoga together, very much into fitness and eating right. And just recently, she got a cat. Look at this. This teenage boy, let me tell you, ever since letting him visit the house once, he just autonomously comes to the house now. He doesn't knock on the door. He just comes in. I don't know what that's about because I don't think the game is supposed to operate that way, but it tends to. Oh my God, what are we getting now? What is this? Care to attend the moon, um, rev, rev, how do you say this? Revelry? Whatever. It's on the shore out by the Ancestor Cliff in Whispering Glen. We can swim, moonbathe, watch the stars, play music, and dance around the bonfire. It's always wildest during the full moon, but I love it any night. Okay, it's not a full moon. I can see that down here. Now, she hasn't left this neighborhood except to go to high school and to go to the neighborhood park. So I'm not sure how this would even work. Is it going to be populated with the teenagers from high school, which would be awesome if that's the only thing that would happen? Or is it going to generate a bunch of characters to my game? I don't know. I'm nervous about going. I think I'm going to wait. So this is her bedroom, just so you can see her personality. I spent a lot of time decorating the houses based on the characters. And you can do that when you're building your game slowly. So this is my forever save. And so this is what I've done. You can see she's very much into yoga. We're going to have to turn this volume down, yo. Change volume to low. Okay. So this is just to show you a typical teenage girl's room. You know, she's got her makeup and her stickers and her, what is this, a tumbler? Is that called a tumbler? We got her cat stuff because she loves her cat. Um, Her favorite color is purple, if you have not noticed. And I have used the new bed and decor from the fairy pack. But again, my town is completely empty. So we don't have anyone else in town except for the people on this street. We have her phone and the books that she's reading. Just a regular teenage girl's room. She's got her video games, her Sims games, of course. She does love playing The Sims, of course. Her little cookie lamp. She's just a little cute. I love her. I love her. Outside in the hallway here, we have this new exercise bike. Thank you so much, EA, for finally, took you 11 years, but thank you for giving me my stationary bike. I have yet to see anyone autonomously use this thing. I don't know what that's all about because I thought that for sure they would be using it. But nope, no one uses that thing. And then over here are her parents. I hope you're going to take a shower. You going to bed? Bruh, no, you stink. Go take a shower. So, what's wrong with her? Time to wear black. Oh, she going through a mood swing. So here's mom. Little fancy. She's a bit fancy. This is Amira Moore. She is the Homeowners Association leader. You could probably look at her and tell. But she likes to keep the neighborhood in tip-top shape. And so, yeah, that is I made clubs. I'm trying to make clubs for everybody. So all the ladies that live on this street are in the HOA. And we will meet every one of them. But for right now, we are in the Moore family. The last name Moore, it was rolled, and I kept it because they are competitive. They always want more. First place, yep, gotta be first place next year too. Second place, nope, we want more than that. So I figure I'm gonna keep the last name Moore for sure. But this is her bedroom. Her husband just gets to sleep in it. You feel me? This is her mother's bedroom. Yes, it's decorated based on her. We did try to put some, family pictures on the wall here. EA is doing better. We're giving us more diversity in the photos. Thank you so much. So that you can have family pictures no matter what your family looks like. Thank you, EA. All right, let's see. And then downstairs, every house has a garage because we have the garage kit. The car, I'm sure everybody sees the garage door and a car. EA, I don't know why you couldn't have given us this with the garage kit. Hello? Oh, she's autonomously doing her assignment. I mean, having a meltdown, but still. Go ahead and get that assignment done, girl. Yes, but I am using Max 20's car or garage kit, but only for the car and the garage door. Everything else comes with the garage kit. Girl, you didn't even start the project. Are you serious? Maybe she was crying because she knows she needs to do that homework. She doesn't feel like it. Oh, Leo is tense. Why is Leo tense? Okay, listen. Come talk to your cat. Nope, the cat is hiding under the couch. Okay, listen, Leo. Give your cat some love. Here's her dad, and you can tell just by how he moves. He is a happy dude, okay? He is a very, very happy little man. Let's get a breakdown of her dad. So her dad, I did not generate him. However, I used the genetics off of the daughter to make him, and he came out so cute. If you don't get Pixar vibes from him, I don't know what you're looking at, because I totally see Pixar films when I see this guy. And I just had to keep him because he looks like he walked straight out of a Pixar cartoon. But yes, this is her father. He is supportive, as you can tell, their relationship. Her mother is the one that's more demanding, more strict. But dad is very supportive of her. Let me see, how do I do this? Relationship. No. Open profile. Here we go. Oh, this is her profile. Well, he is supportive, as you can see here. And what else? Quality mirrors sentiment about Milo. Quality time. So they got quality time together. He adores her. Yeah, they have a really, really good relationship. Let's see about him. Okay, here we go. So for him, he is a love bug. He loves the heck out of his wife. Oh, she's out for the count. Sorry. We're going to go to your dad anyway. Okay, so he is a love bug. He very much loves his wife, very attracted to his wife. Like I said, he met her during their internship at work. He is ambitious. He is a quick learner, and he's cringe because he's always trying to make people laugh. And yeah, that's the love bug in him. So cute. Where is she going? Not to plan them, honey. Child, I gotta guide this girl. She has no clue what she's doing. All right, she's going to bed now. So his career is the one that comes with Mount Komorebi. Is that what that pack is even called. I get the names all mixed up, but he is a salesperson. This is, I thought we had a trait called workaholic, but I can't find it now. I don't know. I feel like EA took it out. Y'all let me know, but I could have sworn we had the workaholic trait. Instead, now they let adults use the high school trait of perfectionist, I think. Oh no, overachiever. So did EA get rid of workaholic and give overachiever, or am I just mixing up my games now? I could be mixing up my games. The mom is doing the same career, but as you can see, she already got promoted. The reason I think she gets promoted faster, let's look at her life, her somology. She is competitive. That is her trait. She is competitive, overachiever, quick learner, and a snob. And right now, she has bad. I don't know what this means, but I think she's going to go the negative route about being competitive, and I'm going to try to make the daughter go the positive route. But I'm not sure how that works because that's coming with the new pack, and I'm just learning it now. So we'll see how that turns out. But they both have a competitive trait. The daughter has the idealist trait, and relatable comes from the high school aspiration because she is wanting to be an admired icon. Dad is wanting to be a computer whiz. Oh, what is this? I want to handcraft the perfect punchline. I told y'all, this man just likes to make people laugh. I don't know what to do with this girl. She won't stay in bed. Is it because of the radio? Why don't the Sims just turn the radio off? Now she's down here cooking instead of getting sleep. You're gonna mess up your day. I wish we had this a Rubik's Cube they keep pulling out. I would love to put that in the game, but it is only an animation from the competitive trait. You don't even get the Rubik's Cube. Alright, finish cooking and go to bed. Oh, your arms. We were not this hairy. You look like a freaking werewolf. Hold on. Let me see if I can change this. Let me see. Testing cheats on cast dot full edit mode. I don't know what is going on with her arms. You really made this food and then you planning to go back to bed. Okay. Modify and cast. We need to fix this because no. Unless this is hormones. I don't know what is happening with her arms. Okay. So, body, arm hair. Yeah, this should not be set to grow. She had it here, which I don't even think it was this color. Yeah, we don't know. There we go. And then legs, I don't mind if that grows, but the color, yo, we don't need to have that dark color. There we go. Oh, that's not noticeable. That's good. That's good. Otherwise, she looked like a werewolf, okay? Let me make sure the other ones, I don't think that back hair and stuff would apply to a female, so we should be good. Okay. All right. Well, while we're in here, we may as well look at her outfits. So this is her cute little outfit. And I wanted them to have a bit of a different background culturally. This is what I have her wearing. Her mother has, I think, the same outfit. I love the new clothes that come with the new expansion pack. So I haven't dabbled in the excursions or the events that you can do yet, but I plan to get over there for sure. And then I love this cute little outfit. This is why the boy down the street has a crush on her, y'all. And again, her favorite color is purple, as you can tell. And that's her. As for her mom, like I said, her mom is a bit of a snob. She's very much a workaholic or overachiever. here we go. So she also has this dress. And then this is her workout outfit. I'm loving the new clothes that come with the new pack, the new expansion pack. I saw some people saying that they look pretty common or it's like stuff we already had in the game, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I think they're just very diverse. What do you call it? I'm forgetting my words, but just the fact that the versatile. That's the word. You can use it for a lot of things. Now this, if anybody knows, if somebody has separated this purse as an accessory, I would love a link to go and get that. Because I'm disappointed that they tied it to the outfit. It's cute on the outfit, but they should have given it to us as well as a separate accessory. Leave it attached to the outfit, but also give it to us as an accessory. And it was misleading because they said wearable purse. So I just knew we were getting a wearable purse, and they lied. They lied. So this is Dad over here, and like I said, he just gave me Pixar vibes with his little droopy eyes, and I think he's really cute. So this is her father in his outfits. You will notice he has a little bit of eyeshadow on when it comes to his dress-up outfits. I don't know, it just went on him and I thought it was cute, so I kept it. And for this, I gave 2. Like I said, he is a bit of a cringy jokester, so yeah, he will embarrass his daughter when he shows up wearing this. But he does have 2 outfits, one a little less embarrassing. So let me make sure he doesn't have hair growth growing, because these arms get wild. Okay, so he's all set. He's set properly. Match hair on legs, really? Okay. Well, all right. Let's get back to his clothes, and then we're done. We'll get back to the game. And oh yes, Mr. Cringe. Don't forget, he's cringy, y'all. So he's always trying to make people laugh. Mom is a lot more professional than Dad here, but all right. And then we have her cat, Leo. Which, what can I say about Leo? Leo is great. Leo is great. I did want to have pets, so we have 2 cats in the neighborhood, I think, and 1 dog. So, but yes, this is the last family that got added to my dollhouse series, and yeah, that is that. If you like, we can go ahead and check out the other families. That is what this stream is about today, is just my update. But I am so happy with how well the neighborhood turned out. I'm thinking of trying to learn the tool mod, and if I can learn the tool mod, I want to add more trees to this street. But I do love how well it looks. Look at all the leaves on the street. It looks so good. I do miss The Sims 3. In The Sims 3, you would see your neighbors sometimes come out and do stuff in the yard, but you don't get to see that in The Sims 4, sadly. All you do is see them walk down the street. So, speaking of walking down the street, this is Betty Davis. She is the grandmother taking care of her son's children, including the teenage boy that has a crush on Mira over here. So, I don't know why these piles are still here when they get all dirty like that, but we will figure out more about Mira in just a moment. Can I click on her and go to Mira? No, I cannot. Okay, that's not been added to the game. Oh, we got another neighbor. This is who we're going to go see next. This right here is Harmony Carver. Harmony Carver, very pretty lady. This is Miss Carver right here. And she was the first family that moved into the neighborhood, if you guys were here for my earlier streams. This is Miss Carver. Now, I named them purposely so that I can remember their storyline. So Harmony loves music. She wants to mentor as many children in piano as possible. She is a mother of 2. of two. She has two twin boys, Sirius and Happy. Yeah, that's their names. Sirius is serious. He's very much into science, um, and then we have Happy, who just, he's just a very playful kid. But let me jump over to their house. They live right next door. They were the first family that I built a dollhouse for, and we're gonna go check them out. So, and I'm gonna have to go the long way. I wish you could just click on the house and load into that family, but EA, the loading screens. All right, so we're going here. This is the Carver household. Oh, I probably could have read the storyline since we're in this mode. All right, so here, this is the Moore family. So Mira, which is the teenage girl, Mira gets good grades and is the best at almost everything she does. Yes, she can be quite competitive, but with parents that will accept nothing less than the best, you would be competitive too. Luckily for her, her dad is quite the supportive one and easy to love if you can look past his occasional cringe behavior when he's trying to make people laugh. Her mother, however, is a snob and very strict, but shows her softer side when her husband is being silly. So, because they met young, obviously, at the company, and yeah, so that's their storyline. Then we have the Carvers over here, which was my first family that I put into the game, the first dollhouse that I built for this new neighborhood. And again, this is my forever save, so every building that I create, including my community lots, I think, maybe, I'll have to decide later, but definitely all of my residential houses will be built like doll houses. So this is the first family. This is the Carver family. So Mr. Carver loves his family so much. He loves his wife's piano playing and her baked pies. So she's very much into cooking. You will see her big kitchen as soon as we get there. He loves his twins, Sirius and Happy, even when one is a perfectionist, that would be Sirius, and the other is just a silly kid, that would be Happy, of course. One thing Mr. Carver loves the most of all is the work he can do with his hands. He loves repairing things and making new things with his hands. Once he is in his garage, he knows he can relax and just be creative. And most people who know, he will craft something awesome. What? I wrote that wrong. I think I meant to say, and most people who know him will know he will craft something awesome. Anyway, this home is loving and well balanced. And so we have Mr. Carver here, who is a Renaissance sim. And I try to put a lot of time into my characters to trigger you to know something about them, even just by looking at them, meaning the type of clothes they wear, the way the house is decorated, things like that. So you can tell he is a garage man. He's into the oil and the grease and he's doing tune-ups on his own car and things like that. He's got his tattoos and his gold chain and, yeah. He is a maker. He loves to work with his hands. He is a bit of a jealous man, and it shows when you see him around town. So we're going to get into that, but there is a boys club, if you will, because we got Mr. Lover Lover across the street who is a bachelor, and so there's some drama there, but you'll see. He is romantic, okay? So he did definitely wine and dine his wife to get her to marry him. But I do have him as a Renaissance sim because he doesn't like a boss. Is that the best way to say it? He likes to be his own boss. And so once he gets fed up with a job, he quits. And so that's what the Renaissance sim is what is it? You're good at everything but a master at nothing, something like that. But yeah, he dibbles and dabbles and changes jobs all the time. So I don't want to get into favorites and all of that stuff. You'll figure that out a little bit later, but it is there if you want to pause the video and read about it. But it does help with fleshing out the characters. EA a long time ago said make sure you do a lot of likes and dislikes, and it will flesh out the characters more. So I try to do that. This is his wife, Harmony, obviously named because she loves the piano. We have her as a super parent, but I also have her as a mentor, I think, somewhere. She likes to mentor the kids in playing the piano. She is creative, foodie because she does do a lot of cooking, and she is romantically reserved, which, like I said, he swept her off of her feet. She doesn't normally flirt and do all that good stuff, but he brings it out of her. So, but he is a jealous character, so you got to watch that guy across the street, because the guy across the street, he's after everybody's woman. But yeah, she is family oriented, squeamish, and perfectionist. These are traits that she earned while playing the game, obviously. This is Sirius. Sirius is a creative genius. He is a perfectionist. Of course he is, because he's serious. He has some likes and dislikes you can see down there. Actually, I don't think he has any dislikes yet. And then this is his twin brother, Happy. Happy is just a playtime captain. This kid just loves life, okay? Not a care in the world. Loves life. He is just a cheerful kid. And, he dislikes deep thoughts. He's like, no, too deep. I just want to play. And so that is Happy. And then they have Mochi. Look at Mochi. Mochi is their cat. Apparently, one of these kids, their aspirations said they needed to adopt a cat. And we found the weirdest looking cat to adopt. And I said, that's the perfect cat. Yeah. So they have Mochi in the house. So let's jump into the house. Where are we going to go? I never know what the house is called, but maybe it's She's at Home. I don't know if the kids are off doing things. So hopefully, I saw mom jogging, so she would have to be at home to do that. So I think. Yes, I think. No? Oh no, she's not at home. Well, whose house is she at if she is not at home? Okay, well, we're not at home, but we'll get there, I guess. All right, so, they have no romance. I don't know what's going on. I haven't played with them in a minute. I've been playing with the newest family. Oh, this is Mr. Lover. Is this? Yeah, this is Mr. Lover Lover. Y'all, this is Mr. Lover Lover. So we're going to get to him. We haven't gotten to him yet. You can see his club. It's called Men's Night. Sorry, I said Boys Club, but no, it's Men's Night. So he throws parties at his house. The wives are not invited, okay? This is his house right here with the pool and the hot tub. And he invites single ladies over, okay? Like I said, the wives are not invited, but the men on the street just love him because he is living a bachelor's life. Hello. But we are not playing as him yet, so we will come to him. He knows all the ladies, including this lady. I don't know what's about to happen here. Okay, good. Don't start the drama. Not right now. Let me send her home so we can see her house. I guess we're going to get another loading screen. I thought she was at home. I mean, how else are you jogging around the neighborhood if you're not already at home? I don't know. But they have the biggest house on the block, as you can see here. Huge house. Huge house. And so we are going over here eventually. Where is she? Hello? All right. She's home. Loading screen. Too bad she couldn't just walk into her house. All right, we'll get a peek at their home. And we have so many different systems in this game now. I can't keep up, but I'm trying. But I cannot keep up with all these new systems. Now we got what? Formative something. I can't keep up. But this is the first dollhouse that we put on the map. So here is her husband. They are very loving. I don't know why they don't have a romance bar right now. I haven't been over here in a minute. Okay, very, very cute. Okay, so we are attracted. Okay, I don't know. I guess if you stop playing with a house, I don't know what's going on, but are you going to school? Okay, so that's Sirius. He wears glasses. Sirius is off to school. And here comes Happy, his twin brother, just looking just as happy as ever, of course, going off to school. You will notice some flower pots are empty. Y'all, I forgot to take care of the flowers, so they all died. I forgot that was gameplay added. So, all right, so let's take a look at their beautiful home. Again, every house is designed or for each character. So it helps with remembering your storyline, in my opinion, is to build a house or your character based on what you put in their home. So up here is the attic. I love that they have an attic. I would have put a basement, but because I'm doing a dollhouse, you can't really see into the basement, so I'm not going to do a basement. But up here is the attic, and I really wanted it to have kind of a creepy feel and a cluttered feel. So I think I did that. Something's missing. Hold on. No. Is something missing? No, I guess it's not. Okay. I haven't been here in a little while, so I'm getting it mixed up. Alright, so I can't do that because of my G-shade. Anyway, everything up here is accessible, so if you wanted to eat some of this candy, I wouldn't suggest that you do. You might have a bad reaction. It's been up here for a little minute. But yeah, we do have some items here that can be played with. You can talk to Dahlia. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember that doll, but creepy doll. We have music up here. I wish you could click on the board games and play board games, but you cannot. They can come up here and play some foosball. We have some old paintings up here, some creepy paintings, some old video games. We've got, the old mattress. Somebody needs to come up here and clean up. We got a little mess coming up here. I thought adding the Christmas lights made it even creepier. We have our Christmas box. I try to put that in every household. And then we have, again, some stored things up here. The kids can come up here and play. That's why there's a dollhouse. And then if you're doing the event over here, I finished it. What is it? Forever Friends event. This is how you get this little bear up here. And then we had this creepy, creepy music box. I gotta play this. Come on up here. If y'all haven't put this in your house, what are you waiting for? Because it is creepy. Okay. If they Just that music alone is creepy. Feels like scary movie vibes to me. Alright, so then downstairs we have, I need to go through some of my houses and add this family picture frame because I forgot to do it on some of the houses, but I would like to lock the family on there. And this is Mother's room. We do have her fitness bike. You saw her jogging. We'll have her come up here and do a little workout. She has her little yoga mat. You can't click on it, but it's there. And her favorite color, if I'm not mistaken, is either green or blue. I try to do the bedrooms to match whatever your favorite is. Y'all, where did this thing come from? This origami thing. Are my characters just putting stuff in my house? I don't know. I haven't been here in a little while. Maybe I'll put it there. Somebody needs to vacuum. This house is a mess. But yes, get it, girl. Look at the bike. I'm so in love with this new exercise bike. So, she working. She trying. She's working. Here's the bathrooms. I love all the kits. I was against kits when they first came out, but y'all, it looks like custom content to me. So the quality is just great. Then we have the kids' bathroom over here, but I kept the same theme as the other bathroom. Here is the twins' room. I'm so happy. Please tell me y'all didn't. Is he dead? Oh, good. The hamster is still here, even though I've been gone for a while. Somebody come feed this thing. Feed. Habitat already has food. Oh, well, you better eat then. So this is Sirius and Happy's room. Sirius is on this bed, and Happy, of course, is happy to take the top bunk. I always consider that the more playful bed. Look at this cute little nightlight. You earn this by doing the Forever Friends event. Y'all, can y'all hear the crows outside of my house? For some reason, they are landing on our roof. We had some roof issues a few weeks ago. And I don't know what's going on, but now we got all these crows up there. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's not because something died up there. But anyway, yeah, so this is the twins' room. And I love how it's decorated, especially when one of the boys loves dinosaurs. So I put dinosaurs throughout the whole room. All right, downstairs. Downstairs we go. If you have been here for the building of this, I do build it on stream. You can find it on YouTube. Oh, very attractive. Okay, they're getting their romance back up. Now here's Mama's kitchen. And this is based on her traits because what was it? Traits. She is a foodie. And so fear of being cheated on. What is happening? She is a foodie, and so I love to have her in here cooking. Again, loving all the kits. Look at this. Tell me this doesn't look like custom content. Oh my gosh, I love it. None of this is custom content, by the way. I have very limited custom content in my game. Almost everything you see is going to be from the game. I prefer to play this way. All of my characters, the only custom content is their default replacement skin and eyes. There is a shadow that I put on them. I think it just makes them look better for some reason. It puts a shadow on their nose and their neck. But as you can see, Mama has her piano over here. I think she maxed out, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh no, she hasn't maxed out. Okay, she's only level 6 piano. But she can do, what do you call it? She can mentor. I think you should change clothes. Change outfit to your everyday, and then go ahead and practice. Look at her. She's so bashful. I love it. She's so cute. Yeah, he definitely swept her up. She was probably like a daddy's girl. And then here comes a little, I don't want to call him a roughneck, y'all. I don't want to call him a roughneck, but yeah, he swept her off her feet. He got his little gold watch and loves his wife and his family. Very, very big family man. Let's see. We have, where's the cat? There's the cat. Okay. This is Mochi. I think that's his name. Yeah, this is Mochi right here. Let's get a good look. This cat is so weird looking. It's cute. You know that, what they say, only a face a mother could look. Look at this cat with his big ears. So it is a kitten, but I don't know if he's ever going to grow into those ears. And he loves when she plays that piano. Look at his ears. The better to hear you with, absolutely love the cat. Anyway, let's see, is that everything? Oh, we have his workshop out here, which he does tend to do stuff out here. You have the new workbench. All of this works. Let me see. Maybe we can do a chair. We can set it out here. We have so much stuff for this game. I am just so happy with the game right now. And I know all the drama that's going on. I'm not even getting into that today. But lately I have been enjoying my game. Like I said, I've been out of the country for 3 weeks, practically 3 weeks. I missed my Sims. I'm happy to be back. I think this fan works. Yeah, turn that on. I love having the action items going in my game. You probably notice I have like little incense or diffusers and stuff. It just makes the game feel a little more alive to me. Yeah, get that fan going. It's hot in that garage. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. I don't know where this gnome came from. I just sell them when they show up. I don't know where it came from. It must have been some event that took place, and I don't know, but it's gone now. Somebody needs to vacuum. But yes, I'm trying to wait for the boys to get home. They should be home any minute now. Oh, we have another neighbor walking past out here. So as I mentioned earlier, we have some grandparents that live on the street. They're not really grandparents. They want to be grandparents. They have a son who doesn't seem to visit often. I don't know what the storyline is for that yet. Ashley Dogwood. So I named him Dogwood because, like I said, why does that keep popping up? What is happening? Ashley Dogwood and her husband, Mr. Dogwood, have a dog. And so, is that him? That might be him. You see her gold chain? Let me tell you, they don't play. They styling and profiling. I think this is her husband over here. Look at him. He's so cool. Look at him with his gold chain and his earrings. You know he was one of the coolest in his younger days. I love it. Look at him. But yes, they have a son who they hardly ever see. And so because of that, they pretty much have adopted all the kids. Oh, we got Gage. Gage coming over. Okay, Gage is from across the street. Where is Gage? So the twins are back. Yes, we have 2 sets of twins in the neighborhood. Hold on. Let's get in here. Okay, so they're coming in to eat. Happy being happy, of course. But we have 2 sets of twins. There he is. Here's Gage. So Gage lives across the street. He has a twin sister. Oh, and I did notice he has some custom eyelashes, but don't look at that. I don't have too much custom content in my game. But yes, he lives across the street with his grandmother, his twin sister, and a teenage brother. And Gage is very much into science. I don't know if he has hit it off well with Sirius, but I would think he would. But yeah, there's Gage. Happy. Oh, actually, he's more friendly with Happy than he is with Sirius. Oh, we're playing with our cat. And then you can go and talk about your sibling with Gage. So I'm not used to the name Gage. It might be a name, but it was rolled. And then I use everything in my game to help develop characters. So I let his name design who he was going to be. And he is basically into science and, how things work. His name is Gage. So he is into engineering and stuff like that, Alright, so Happy rolled Happy, and I designed him to be a happy-go-lucky kid. Okay, it says ride a bike for 4 hours. I don't even think you know how to ride a bike. He has a bike, but I haven't played here long enough. Ooh, become friends with Mira. Okay, That's the little girl who lives right next door. I guess she's not a little girl. She's a teenager. Oh, speaking of little girls, hold on. Oh, we are not happy. Okay, so this is Grace. This is Gage's twin sister. Pause. She is not happy. This is Grace. This is Gage's twin sister. She too has the eyelashes, but she is not happy. Now he wanted, oh no, he didn't want anything from her. Does he not know her? I don't know if the friendships fall off. I could have sworn everybody knew everybody on this street. I'm going to have him come out here and introduce himself. Even though she looks to be in a bad mood, so might not be the best idea, but maybe he can cheer her up. We'll see. So she looks like she's coming over. And apparently he has not introduced himself to her. So these two are twins. These two with the braids. These two are twins. They live across the street. You might be able to tell with the freckles. I think I gave them the same. They might be a little different, but... So she is really in a bad mood. I hope this doesn't affect her friendship with Happy. Oh, he didn't even talk to her. He's like, girl, you in a bad mood. Let me get Sirius to come and say hi. Oh, Sirius knows her. Oh, Sirius already knows her. It's Happy that didn't meet her. Okay, so Happy's gonna introduce himself.
Oh, Dad! Dad!
Okay, see, he's making her happy. See. Oh, maybe not. We'll let them two just talk. Let's see. Okay, so Sirius is asking, someone said eating dirt is okay, but someone else said eating dirt will make you die. Is it okay to eat dirt? Boy, you know it's not. You too smart. Come on now. You know the answer to that one. Oh, what we doing? Now, when I played last time, these boys were not getting along. I don't know if they were going through a mean streak, but I tell you what, they were arguing nonstop. And I loved it because most of the time the Sims 4 is just happy. So to see them actually arguing, I guess they were going through a mean streak or something. Alright, so that is... oh, we got this kid over here nobody's talking to. Hello? Does everybody know? Okay, you know Gage. Do you know Gage? Okay, everybody knows Gage. We'll leave Gage to what Gage is doing. But yes, this is the first family that got moved into the game. So, they have their family computer. We got Mom over here who can do some cooking. Let's see. You like small talk? Ooh, I don't think you would. So this is serious, and I don't think he would like small talk. His brother would. So I'm going to say no about that one. Even if he is doing small talk, he's a little... Listen, his name is Sirius for a reason. So, alright. So now that you've seen... Oh, Lord, the toilet is broken. Luckily, Dad is a handy person. So we're going to have him come up here and repair this. Now, what I like to do with Mr. Carter, is that what I named him, or Carver? Let me see. Carver, because he does wood carvings. Mr. Carver goes around to different households and fixes or upgrades people's furniture. So if you need, like, I know Miss Davis over here, her son done ditched his kids on her, and she needed some help. She had a microwave that was just old and rusty. She must have got it at like the Salvation Army or something. And it wasn't working. It was just rusted up. And so he came over here and upgraded it for her. I was so happy. I made him do that, of course. But that's his style. That's his style. Yes, so he came over and upgraded it. I think he even helped out these elderly people over here. Yes, they have a crock pot, and I don't know if you play the game, but that crock pot gets spoiled and glitched out all the time. to where I have to delete it and put a new one down. Otherwise, even though it's not dirty, it says it's dirty. But he came over and upgraded it to where it's supposed to never get dirty and never break. So he just likes to do that. He's just a very nice man. The only problem is he does have a little bit, he can get jealous, y'all. He can get jealous. Everybody has to have one flaw. Nobody is perfect. All right, so we're going to move on to the next family. The next family that moved in is Miss Davis. So let's go and see how Miss Davis is doing. And when we get done with viewing all the houses, I will go ahead and end it there. So wrong house. We've gone through these two. Let's go to the Davis household. Who's at home? You're at home. All right, let's go to Miles. Oh, I should have read their storyline. Oh no, I think I read everybody's storylines already, so we're good. Okay. Not you getting the romance trait or romance skill. What you watching? Downton Abbey? I think he's watching Downton's Abbey. All right, so this is the Davis household. And again, the main story is that Grandma is raising 3 grandchildren while her son is out living whatever he's doing. I don't even know what her son is up to, but he married a woman who is, would you say, what would you say? Very earthy, almost Woodstocky in my mind. She kind of Woodstocky, and so he done left with her, and they done left these kids on poor old Grandma over here. So this is Granny Davis. I like to call her Granny Davis, but it's Betty Davis. And you can see that she has added things for the kids to do. So she got a swing set put in. The twins have bicycles. She just likes to sit out here on her rocking chair with her wind chimes, okay? But she was living in this home by herself. I'm not 100% sure what happened with her husband. I'm going to assume he has already departed. But they had this lovely home, and she had her little hobby room downstairs because it really is just basically a 2-bedroom up here. But she had to give up her hobby room for the teenage boy to have his space. So this was like her little, hobby area. It's a very small room, but that explains why it wasn't meant to be a bedroom, but we made space for Miles. Now Miles, got your typical teenage red bedroom here, a little messy. You know how teens are. He has his computers, and then he is very much into his music. So he has his guitar, very nice guitar, Grandma got him, and his sound system, his amps, his records, and all that. But Grandma, notice her house. She does have a theme, y'all. She country, okay? I'm hoping to have somewhere for them to go horseback riding because Grandma is straight up country, y'all. Let's see, text emergency. I text someone, but they didn't text me back, and it's been an hour. Should I text them again? Oh, now, baby, Grandma would probably tell you to have some manners. I know you texting that poor girl up the street. Give her time to respond. Give her time. Let me have her come over here and make something. As you can see, the microwave is working now. It was all dusty, dirty, but it's working now. Grandma does her best to keep up with all these kids. I don't know what we're going to make a casserole, I guess. But yes, I did style the house. Listen, boy, go eat your little ham sandwich. I'm trying to serve dinner. Okay, so the house is decorated in more of a rustic, I guess, country vibe. Everything is kind of well loved, aka tarnished, a little bit old, even her kitchen cabinets. You know, she's been living here a long time, raised her son. He went out, got married, had kids, was living a life, and then all of a sudden he dumped these kids on his mom. Which, you know, she's gonna take care of her family, but how you do that to your mother? But he did. It's in my imagination that this is a picture of her when she was young. Yes, out fishing. And then you can walk through here to get to the garage. And she, like I said, she doesn't have a lot of money. She got her little beater car, her little beat up old car, and just a garage. She didn't even have room to put a workbench or anything in here. And I don't think she would work on it anyway. She lives alone, so she basically depends on someone kind to come by and fix anything that breaks. Then we can go upstairs, and she has put a crafting table out for the kids, just trying to do as much as she can. Again, I think these pictures are of herself and of her son when he was younger. And this is him a little older. And yeah, he done dumped his kids on his mama. He you know, mama loved her boy. But he's out, you know, living his best life, I guess, with his wife. This is her room. You will notice, again, country. We got our horses up here. We got our daisies, her favorite flower, her sunflower, sorry. We will have sunflowers all over the house. You can see it here as well. Just trying to get a theme. She does do, I think, cross stitch and knitting, if I'm not mistaken. I might have just given her knitting, and then the other lady got the cross stitch because I was trying to diversify my neighborhood. Yeah. So there's two grandmas or two elderly people, households, I should say. Not smart enough. I've been trying to do homework for school, but the last few assignments have felt really hard. Maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. What do you think, Grandma? Girl, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. All right, so then we have the chess table, because Grandma would probably like to relax to some chess. And then we have the bathroom. Now, you saw the other house, but this house, Grandma had, what in the world is that lamp? Oh, how did this get here? I did not put that there, y'all. That's creepy. Anyway, Grandma lives for the grandkids, and so she has turned her cute little bathroom into the kids' bathroom, which is why you see all the kids' stuff in here. How interesting. He likes discussing interests, sure. Okay, so yeah, we got the kids' stuff in here. I don't know where this thing came from. I really don't know how it got here. How do I move it? Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's in the room. I don't know how it got in the bathroom. This is from the new event that we have running. If you haven't finished it, there we go. There, it's the cutest little lamp, and it keeps the scary things from coming up under the bed. So I really like using it. I don't know how it got to the bathroom. Are the kids moving it? Can the kids pick it up and move it? Oh my goodness. But the twins got a nice little room up here. So Gage is very much into science. So he's over here. This is his side of the room. Okay. Has his science-y stuff. And then Grace, oh my God, Grace, what are you doing? Grace is making a mess somewhere right now, but she's very much into the arts. And so, you know, I try to decorate the room with things that they make. But, yeah. and they have a little TV so they can come up here and watch television. Grandma doesn't want to give up her soap operas, so you gotta go upstairs and watch TV. Oh, good, she's cleaning up after herself. Good deal, good deal. So yeah, that is this household. We have Miles, who is the teenage boy, and he has a huge crush. Where is it? Here it is. He has a huge crush on the girl who just moved into the neighborhood, Mira, which is exactly what I wanted for him. The fact that she does not have a mutual attraction makes it just that much funnier because, of course, he would find the prettiest girl and she just does not see him that way. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. We will see what happens. I don't know. She's gone to high school for the first day. He wasn't there, now that I think about it. Interesting. He was not there. But yes, we'll see. Maybe she'll have a crush on him too, or maybe one of these new boys in school. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I can't remember. I don't think they have bikes. No, they don't have bikes in their inventory, but they do have bikes in the yard. So if they want to learn to bike, you better get out there and start riding, I guess. So Miles, personality. Let's see here. He's a gloomy kid, which wouldn't you be if you got stuck raising your little brother and sister because your parents decided to run off and not be good parents? So he helps out his grandma as best he can. I think he's a really good kid, though. I see him hugging his siblings all the time. Oh, we got Grace up here making some crafts. I love how they autonomously do this. So Grandma put that there for them, and they actually use it. But, yes, he is a good kid. Tries to help out his grandma all the time. He is a teen, though. So you got to be a little forgiving when he is going through his little mood swings. But he's into music, and him being gloomy just helps him write better music, I think. So he really is into his guitar, and it does make him feel better when he can go play. So he has started learning country music now. Oh, look, they were doing rock, paper, scissors. I've never seen them do that before. I think they do hide and seek autonomously too. I haven't played. Again, I've been gone for 3 weeks, so I'm just happy to be back with the game. But all of this new expansion pack is still new to me because I've been gone for so long. I only had the game for a day or two before I left town. So, let's see. What else can I tell you? Betty. Oh, you can see their parents. We do have a family tree. Because their parents are not dead. Let me go to the teenager. This is Miles. His parents are alive and well, which only makes it that much more crazy that they done ditched their kids on the grandma. So this is his father, Frederick Davis. Don't mind that his hair is blonde. Listen, I quickly jumped in the cast and made these characters, but yeah, this is Frederick Davis, and this is his wife, Letitia. And yeah, they quickly booked it. These are their children. And I don't know what to tell you about these two, other than the fact that I think it's very irresponsible that you done dumped your kids on your mama. But that's what he did, and they gone. And I guess we'll come up with that storyline a little bit later. Maybe they running. Maybe they in the what you call it? Running from the police or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why she got this mask on her face either, but yeah. But let's see any other traits. We have Geek. He's going through some emotions over here, some phases. He's loud and neutral confidence. Okay. You know what? Why don't you experiment? Go experiment. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And then the sister is having a mean streak. She's creative and neutral confidence. Okay. She's having a mean streak apparently. I do have a fire alarm on every house, so they should be okay. Yeah, they have a fire alarm, so let's hope we don't have any fires in this house. I was having a fire like every couple days before, but I think EA must have fixed it. Are y'all hungry? Baby, y'all hungry? Let me see. Call to the meal. So grandma is lazy, and that may sound bad, but it's not. This woman is old. This is even more of a reason why I'm like, how did her son just dump these kids on her? She is tired, y'all. She just want to lay back and take her naps and watch her TV, and maybe knit a little bit. So yes, she's tired. She took care of her son. She did a good job raising him, and now she got to raise his kids. But she is family oriented, so she doesn't mind, and she's wise, of course. You don't get to be this age and not be wise. Is he coming to eat? Boy, if you don't go eat. All right, so I haven't played with them for a while. So to see his responsibility that high, that's pretty cool. What about your sister? What does she have? Oh, not as high on the responsibility. Not as high. And then the teenage boy, how's he doing? Oh, he's good. See, I told y'all he was a good kid. He's doing very well. Very well. And I don't know if he's met any of the NPCs. No, he's friends with his parents, which I don't know how that is considering they don't come around too often. I have seen the dad just show up randomly, but let's see. So the dad is a rancher, has rancher trait, self-assured and creative. And then mama has cringe, family oriented, and a loner. So I don't know. Make of that what you will. Okay, so that's about it. Have you not met everybody? Why aren't the old people on here? Oh wait, there they are. Where's her husband? So he knows Mrs. Dogwood, but he doesn't know her husband. Okay. I try to get everybody on the street to know everybody. I might have to work a little harder. This girl is always making a mess. You better be cleaning that mess up, girl. But that is this household. So let's move on to the next one, which is Mr. Lover Lover over here. Let's go check out Mr. Lover Lover. And then there's one more, and then we'll be calling it for the stream. Stream will be ending. Next time, we'll see what we got going on. All right, so I think I read the storylines for everybody, but let me double check. Oh, no, maybe I didn't. Hold on. All right, so we read theirs. Yes, that she's just the teenage girl's trying to satisfy her parents. Then this one we read. This one is Mr. Carver loving his family. Then we have this one. I'm going to read this one. I don't think I read it. So this is Granny Davis. Granny Davis has been doing her best to care for her grandchildren after her son and his wife ran off without much explanation. She loves her family but has had to adjust to losing her privacy. Miles has been doing his best to help out with the twins, but is also trying to navigate teenage hormones. He has his guitar, which helps him a lot. Gage has his science, and Grace is just excited to make more art and hang it up in the house. And so that's what's going on in that household. Now we have Mr. Lover Lover over here, y'all. Mr. Lover Lover is your typical man's man. He is living basically his best life from most men's viewpoint. He is a bachelor with a great income, a great bachelor pad, expensive cars, box seats at big games, and throws great parties and always seems to have hot girls around. Most men wish they had his life. So this is Mr. Lover Lover. So let's go jump in, and then we have one last family after Mr. Lover Lover. So needless to say, I have fun making these characters for this neighborhood. So typically what I do, or at least what I've done for this save, is I'll make the house first and design the house, and then I will design the character based on what the house was designed. Does that make sense? How the house was designed. So this house is kind of small. It's not the smallest. The next house is the smallest, but it didn't have a lot of space. So we have this front area. I love these twinkling lights on the bushes. Very nice. But he has 2 sports cars. He has his garages, and then he has his deck, outside deck, where he can come out. Excuse me. He can come out here and sunbathe if he wants to, or what have you. Do a little romance, whatever. And then he has his back deck out here, which no one else has this, just him. But he has a hot tub and a swimming pool. Hold on, I gotta specify. He has an in-ground hot tub. Hello. And a swimming pool with a diving board, of course, the new diving board. You will also notice in his house, he has the biggest screen TV, okay, that money could buy. Hello. And, you know, the home is decorated almost like as if Don Lothario could live here, right? So, speaking of Don Lothario, yes, Don Lothario was this man's inspiration. And you will find Don Lothario's posters. It is my imagination saying that this was like his idol. And he is in some of the pictures with him, is my imagination. Otherwise, it's weird that you got this man in your house. But yeah, that is his idol. He wishes he could be Don. And honey, he is doing a good job, if you ask me. Look at that view. But yes, this is his little bachelor pad. So very nice. He's got his weights because, you know, he wants to stay fit, stay a little muscular. He's got his little box over here because he entertains the ladies, okay? And then this is his little bachelor pad. It's not much to it. It's just one guy. He is very happy. He got his little games that he plays. He's got his nice kitchen, always clean. Most of the time he just makes himself a smoothie health drink. And then his stereo. He has his little table, and of course he has a bar. He does do entertaining all the time. He has his signed jerseys because he's always going to the games. And of course he pays to get the backstage passes and gets to meet the celebrities. You know, he's living that bachelor life. This is his bathroom here. And then downstairs is where the party really is, okay? So he has another bathroom downstairs. But he's got his poker table. Hello. This is a poker table. So sometimes he has the guys over. It is called men's night, and they play poker, okay? They play cards. They do the outdoor recreation stuff, which is usually getting in the hot tub, you know, swimming in the pool. He has equipment to fix his car. But this man, if you notice, is all clean and neat. He has never touched this. This man is not fixing his own car. No. He will take it to a professional. But he does have equipment there in case someone needs to come to the house to fix something. You know, the best is all he wants. So that's what he gets for himself. We do have his ping pong table, EA. I'm still waiting on that billiards table. Can I get a pool table at some point? Please. But yes, it would have been a pool table for sure. But yes, so and then he has his darts. Did I not give you a fire alarm? Normally I do. I did landscaping on every house. I'm very happy with how it turned out because I'm not usually good at doing landscaping, but I was pretty satisfied. You do notice 2 mailboxes. I just thought it looked good, so it doesn't break the game to have 2 mailboxes. So, he does have a fire alarm here. I guess that was enough for this house. Every house has an alarm system. We're not getting robbed. No, we're not. We are not getting robbed. But let's go ahead and check out Mr. Lover Lover. So, I want to show off his outfits. Look at his outfits. Look at his swimwear. Oh my god. I'm going straight for the swimwear. Come on, bruh. Make space. Walk around. Go here. Make space. Because I need you to show off your little... Yes. Show off your little outfits. Change outfit. This is what he wears when he's throwing his little pool party. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know this is Don Lothario wannabe, right? This is his sleepwear. Y'all, he's just too cool. This is who he is. And what's another favorite? I think that's it. All the rest of his outfits are pretty okay, but some of those I'm just like, wow, dude. But yes, he is a serial romantic. Of course he is. He is a serial romantic. Let me see. Simology. So he's a bro. He loves to host the games on his TV. So he has the guys come over and they watch the sports games. He is self-assured, of course. Who wouldn't be when he's been so successful in life? He is a party animal. Oh, he has a fear of being alone? What? And he has alluring. Oh, formative moments. Getaway champion. I'm a little new when it comes to this formative moments, but I did pick a couple of them. So for his, it says, as a child, this son wants to experience true independence and challenge themselves to set out on their own away from home. As an adult, they'll remain confident longer when becoming confident. So I thought that worked out perfect for him. But yes, this is Mr. Lover Lover. Andres Lover is his name. And yeah, he knows all the ladies. I think. Okay, so he tried to hit it off with this girl here. He is not attracted to her though, but he still was flirting with her. And then there's another girl named Tilly that he's been hitting it off with. It looks like he tried to hit it off with this girl Nova. Yeah. Now, one thing he hasn't done is he hasn't flirted with Harmony, though it says he's very attracted to her. So, but let's not forget, Harmony is married to Wood Carver, who is very jealous. So he better watch it. He better watch it. And I did have everybody over at his house. I think it was a welcome wagon or something. And right away, Mr. Carver got jealous just because Mr. Lover Lover was talking to his wife. They weren't even flirting. I was like, ooh, okay, we see how that's gonna be. But yeah, this is my little bachelor. Yes, indeed. All right, now we're off to the last household. And by the way, you can see the red with Nathan. That is the neighbor right next door. I don't know what he did or said, but he and Nathan do not get along. And Nathan lives right here. So we're going to go to the very last house. This will be the end of our stream. And we'll finish with that. So let's go over there. And this will be the last part. Oh, I got 10 minutes left in the stream anyway. All right. So this is the last household. It is the smallest house in the neighborhood. This is the Dogwood household. Let's read their background. All right. So it says, though their son never visits, that doesn't stop Mrs. Dogwood from cooking every day like he's about to walk through the door any minute. But they don't mind sharing the food with all the Sims in the neighborhood. They love all the kids and treat them like they are their own. But no one loves Mr. Dogwood more than his pet pug. They love getting to catch butterflies in the park while Mrs. Dogwood catches up on the gossip with Miss Davis from down the street. So basically, Miss Davis, well, I got to get in the game to show it, but she is in a club with the other old lady down the street. Miss Davis and Miss Dogwood have their own club, and they just gossip, y'all. I can't wait for you to see the name of the club. You're gonna love it. So for her, Ashley Dogwood's aspiration, she is a neighborhood confidant. This sim wants to provide all manner of advice to be a positive influence in the lives of their neighbors. And so that's what they do, pretty much. She's neat, she's generous, and she's a foodie. She loves to cook. And then this is her husband. He is a critter hunter. This is new. This comes with the new expansion. So this sim wants to explore the rich world of butterflies and fish to learn all they can about critters. And so you see he got his little binoculars ready and everything. He is gloomy. Okay, he is wise, and he's a dog lover because he has his little pug. And then here's his pug, which is a lazy fat dog. Just a glutton and a little lazy fat dog, but he's friendly. Let's go ahead and jump into their house. I can't wait for you to see the club that these two old ladies have crafted. And again, this will be the last house that I show today. It's the last house in my neighborhood anyway. So, all right. So I am loving the update that we got where you can see more details for the elderly. So she has a cute little dress on, but if she stands up, let me put my walls down. You can quickly see she definitely has all the little skin details to show her aging. And then there is her husband in there. But let's take a tour of their house, and then, because like I said, I build my houses and then I build the characters based on how I decorate it. So this is his chair. He loves his lazy boy chair. And then they have their dog, so their little pug. I don't know where that pug is. Better call him up here. And then she has her little tea set up over here. Oh, who is that outside? Oh, that's the neighbor talking to your dog. I don't know what's going on there. Get up here, Pugsley. I don't even know the name of the dog. What's the dog's name? Noodle. Noodle. All right. Ah, this thing is messed up again. I hate this. Let's empty it. So, yes, she doesn't have a lot of cooking space, but most of the time she just uses her little crock pot. So, and it has been upgraded. It's been upgraded. The guy across the street, Mr. Carver, came and upgraded it for him. Wasn't that sweet? So this is their home, though. They just have a simple bathroom. It's the smallest house in the neighborhood. This is the main living area, the kitchen area, and they got the little tiny dinner table there where they can still watch TV. We've got the old-fashioned TV. They don't need much. They got their little bed for their pug. And then we got some family pictures on the wall. And this is their son, who right now doesn't exist. I didn't make him yet, but he will exist at some point. But he never visits, obviously. And so they just give all their love to the kids in the neighborhood instead. And then we have their bedroom right here, just a simple small bedroom, his and hers areas, you know. Nothing too much to write home about. But she does have her, what is this thing called? Cross stitch. She does her little cross stitching. So I'll just leave it where it is before I mess up my game. But yeah, she does her little cross stitching, and she has a club. So the club is called Granny Tea Time. Hello, Granny Tea Time. And that's with Miss Betty Davis down the street. She lives at the other end of the block right here. And so Granny Tea Time is designed so that they can gossip, basically. They like to gossip about the young folk in the neighborhood, right? And they really love to gossip about the next door neighbor because he constantly has parties and the girls coming over in the hot tub, and he's living his best life, but the grandma's got different ideas about how he should settle down and get married. But Mr. Lover Lover is that is far from his goals right now. But yes, they are friendly with everyone. They play table games, they drink tea, and they cross stitch. Okay, I could put knitting on here too, but that's okay. I'll leave it as cross stitch for right now. And so, yeah, that is what they do. I don't think Nathan is in a club, no, because he didn't hit it off very well with the neighbor. So he was not invited. Look at that. I don't know why they hate each other. It says they have good compatibility. But Mr. Lover Lover and him are and they're not friends, as you can see. Let me see. It says that they have good compatibility, but they dislike each other. And honestly, I had nothing to do with this. So I don't know why they dislike each other. I don't know what happened. But yeah, he don't want to have anything to do with that man. So he is not in their club. But everybody else on the street, all the guys, the men, are in. Ooh, very unsatisfied. Oh, look at her doing her cross stitching, y'all. I love it. It's autonomous. Oh, by the way, it's funny that she's doing this school. What school is that? Hold on. Oh, I didn't even show you the dog. Hold on. This is if you need a pet, Pug On is the best content creator in my opinion to go get your pets from. That's where I get all my pets. But yeah, so this is Noodle. You know what? Can you take that dog to pee? Or tell him to go pee? Ask to go potty. But back to her and her doing this school. Let me show you why I find it funny that she's doing that. Look at her outfits. Specifically, her sporting outfit. So, her and her husband, or she and her husband, went to the same school. They are Foxbury students, okay? To me, I feel like Foxbury is like the HBCU that we all would have gone to, okay? Change clothes. Show that you both are representing your college. Yes. So they both went to Foxbury. So they are alma maters to Foxbury. Hilarious. I loved it. I had to do that. And sometimes you'll see them around the neighborhood. And I love that he still wears his gold chains because, he one of them cool old grandpas. And grandma was cool too, so she got her jewelry on still. Normally I take the jewelry off, but where's the dog? Are you feeding your dog? Here, feed the dog. There you go. Yes. So that is, I didn't even show the whole house. Okay, so upstairs is, pretty small, but they have their TV, they have their bedroom, and they have their simple bathroom. Did I give them a fire alarm? I did. Okay, so then downstairs we have his woodworking area, and they have an extra alarm down here because this is a separate door, and I didn't want them to get robbed. So yes, but down here sometimes Mr. Dogwood comes and does some handiwork, but not too often, but it's there. I like to use the garage. So, and they each have their own car. So, and that is pretty much it. I'm trying to see if there's any relations to talk about. Let's see. Other than not getting along with Mr. Lover Lover, I think they're fine. I don't know why he doesn't know any kids. Does his wife know the children? I think over time they must lose relationship and they fall off, because I would swear I had everybody in this neighborhood meeting everybody in this neighborhood. Let me have her come out here and talk to the teenage girl. Do a friendly intro. So it's in my imagination that this girl here probably knows all the kids in the neighborhood, because she probably babysits for most of the kids. So, alright, so she's going to come up and say hi. But yes, this is the smallest home. But I'm so very proud of how I did the landscaping for all the homes. Oh, what y'all doing in here? This is awkward. You should have just come outside to say hi. Y'all don't get awkward. This is real awkward. Well, you might as well meet him too. Oh, she already knows him. Okay. All right, well, can we go talk on the couch? Because that's just weird. But yes, this is my dollhouse series. And, oh, I'm glad it's light out so you can kind of see. This is my dollhouse series. It is my forever world. And I plan to add more characters as time goes on. This street is full once I have everyone in a club and in a career, and maybe I might make some community lots for those clubs. Then I'll probably move on to the next neighborhood. Once I fill up the next neighborhood, I'll just keep on going and finish my forever save. It probably will never be finished. Let's be for real. At this rate, in the way EA keeps adding more and more and more, and EA never plans to end the game, I probably will never finish this save. Who is this walking down the street? I see Mr. Lover Lover. Now, why in the heck is Amore wearing this outfit? She is not a maid, and she is too much of a snob to even consider herself a maid. I don't know what's going on with that outfit. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, as I was saying, I will probably never finish this forever save, but I am enjoying playing it slowly. One thing I tend to do is jump into the next EP and then not even fully finish it before the next game pack comes out, or expansion pack, or stuff pack, you know? And so hopefully doing it this way, I can just take my time. See, she already started the slow cooker, y'all. She loves her slow cooker. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Oh, who set the table? That's so cute. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you have enjoyed my update to my save game. I am enjoying it very much. And I'm hoping to get to experience the new expansion pack. I haven't gone on any of the retreats or events. I think I went just to look at the buildings, and I took the kids to the park. And before I put my mod in, oh, they are very unsatisfied. Y'all gonna have to go to marriage counseling or something. Go on a date or something. But yes, I took my children to the park before putting in my Kutto. I think it's Kuttoe or Kutteo Kutto mod. I don't know why I can't remember, but it keeps people in their own neighborhood. But before I put that mod in, and I took my children to the park in the new expansion, all these kids showed up. It was awesome. It was so cool. There were kids everywhere. So I definitely need to fill up my towns with children because that is so cool to see all those kids playing at the park. I don't know if EA boosted how many people can be on a lot or if it's just that new park trait that's a playground and that's why there were so many kids. But oh, it was amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any comments, any ideas, suggestions. If I helped you maybe get inspired to do a Forever World or even a dollhouse series. I'm loving my little dollhouse though. And it helps me to, I don't know, stay inspired to play the next house when I just can zoom by and see all the furniture inside. It looks so good. But thank you for being here. I'm back. I have another game that I might be streaming as well. I think it's called Vampire Masquerade 2, Bloodlines 2. I love vampires, and to have a modern vampire game, oh, I've been waiting for that game for years, and it's finally out. So I will be streaming it, not sure exactly when, but don't worry. I will definitely record it and put it on YouTube if you missed the stream. But that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And how do I normally do my little outro? I've been gone for so long, I forgot. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever time zone you are in. Bye-bye. Oh, everybody's outside now. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know why they're wearing maid outfits. There's the other teenage boy wearing a maid outfit. I don't know what's going on with that. Ashley and Nathan are close.